The Holy Ghost is a person. And his greatness manifests in the lives of saints. When does he manifest it? Well, he desires to manifest it every time you open up your mouth. Every time you yield your members. Every time you think, he desires to manifest his greatness. He does not want you to think on a mediocre level, because he came to empower you. He came to make you the best that you can be. But if you don't allow him to have his way in your life, if you don't listen to everything he has to say, you will never function in greatness. You will always be a person that lives beneath his or her privilege, simply because you won't allow him to do what he desires to do in your life. See, in order for your greatness to come forth, you have to be to the point to where you separate the Spirit of God from spirits that are contrary to the will of God. You have to be to the point to where your focus is totally on what thus saith God, and everything else is just error. Is something you don't even want to hear. That's how your focus has to be. You have to be totally in line with the will of God. Your consciousness has to be connected to the Spirit of God. And when you're connected to God, he is going to make every aspect of your life great. I said every aspect of your life great. The Holy Ghost can do that? Yes. That's the reason spirits constantly attack your mind, attack your members, attack every part of your being in order to try to stop, alter, or hinder you from receiving what thus says the Spirit of God. John 16:13, the Spirit of God was sent to guide us into all truth. Do you not know if you start walking in all truth, that you're going to live a life free of bondage? How can you say that, Pastor? John 8:31 and 32 in part says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. You can't stay in bondage mentally, emotionally, financially, and so forth if you're following the Spirit of truth. Notice after talking about discerning spirits, again what he says in the 4th verse, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Say to your neighbor, the world is controlled by a he that wants to seduce you. Who is the he? The he is Satan, but Satan manifests himself through the media. You better hold on. Through relatives, through friends, through jobs, and I can go on and on and on. But you have to always recognize that the God that resides on the inside of me is priority. The God that resides on the inside of me comes before anything or anybody else. If he does not come before anything or anybody else, you don't have this testimony. He is not greater in your life if he is not priority. Matter of fact, he may be less than your job. How great is the Holy Ghost in your life? Now, Peter wanted the churches of Asia Minor at the time to really receive the revelation that greater is he on the inside of you than he that is in the world. But how great is the Holy Ghost in your life? Is he priority? Or do you switch on him? One minute you'll follow an evil spirit, but the next minute you'll follow him. As long as he's talking what you want to hear, you'll follow him. But when he's not, you'll follow a spirit that's contrary to the will of God. But if the revelation ever gets on the inside of us and becomes a part of our being, that we have someone that's so great that wants to manifest greatness in our life, if we would just follow him into all truth, we would change like night and day. I said we will change like night and day. See, the transformation